It's been around 2 weeks since my last upload, so let's see if my comments have any tips for me to help me during my game. Add particles to make attack more satisfying. Oh, okay, good idea. Camera shake, freeze frame, and hit flash. Wow, okay, wow, this is honestly just great. Add a potato to your game. No, why would I add a potato? Okay, damn. So in other games, potatoes are just used as a food source, but I mean, to me, that's kind of boring. Don't you want to, be able to talk to your potatoes? Nope. Yeah, no, me neither. So I added a potato with eyes and legs to my game, but it just doesn't really talk to you yet. And that's because I haven't made the dialogue system work. So to start off, I added this typing effect that's made by using a rich text label node and adjusting the visible character property. Oh, and if you're wondering what that means, it's basically just the amount of characters visible, and it's a property. So I then also made so when you switch to the next dialogue, it adds a typing effect again. And also, if you're wondering how I made multiple dialogues for one character, I just made an array with all the text, and when you switch to the next dialogue, it increments the index of the array by 1. I don't get it either. So we have a dialogue system working, and what was that, Potato Man? Oh, I mean, he does have a good point. In this next clip, I want you to tell me what's wrong with it, okay? Can you see it? No? We don't have any health, so we can just get infinitely slammed by our crawler. And that's a problem. That's very bad. So this is actually going to be my first time making a visible heart system because I just use a progress bar. So because of that, as a placeholder, I'm just going to be making the heart a red square and gray if it's not, I don't know. So I just made a function that instantiates the hearts by checking what the max health is. In my case, it's 4, so it's going to spawn 4 hearts. And then I use this code to make it so when you lose a heart, it depletes or whatever, like it disappears. All right, so we can take damage, but now there's a bit of a problem. The player knockback is not really working. So I tweaked the values and how long the velocity is being applied and wait, am I even recording? Fixing the knockback just honestly gives the extra juiciness the player needs, and in the future I'll probably get into adding particles and hit flash like the comment said, but not right now because it's my game. Alright, so we have good knockback, we could take damage just like normal, but what about healing your health? I kind of want to use the same system that Hollow Knight has where you go on a bench and it heals and it also sets your spawn point, but I'm not going to use a bench because one thing my parents taught me is not to plagiarize, so never plagiarized in my life. So the only thing I can think of is like a puddle, because our frog is like an amphibian. I think that's what they call it. Basically what the idea is that when you crouch on this tile, you regen all your health and it sets your spawn point. But we don't have a crouching animation, so let's add that. It's probably gonna take a very long time to design the crouching animation and be perfect. Yeah. All I did was lower the arms and head. So you can crouch now, and I made the tile just like a little blue puddle on the ground because it's water. But when you crouch, you need to heal, and right now we don't heal. So I'm not sure if there's a better way to go about this, but I just made a function in the player script that just sets the health to max, and then we could just tween the function so it gradually goes up. I mean, as long as it works, right? I mean, my whole entire player script is being carried by 1 feathers. Now for the hearts, we can't just keep it as a red box. So the vision for it is going to be like a heart, but mixed with the foot of a frog. I made it green because I thought it would be good, but I mean, I'm not the most artistic person, okay? I made it red now, and I mean, I guess it's fine for now. So now I have all the basic stuff for my game. So in the next video, I'm gonna be making the actual Metroidvania part because it's a Metroidvania. So yeah.